I'll be a superstar, flashing lights and cover pages. All these faces will know who I am, 'cause I'll be a superstar.
He's one of the products who sells the line, "You don't have to win to be successful." Praiz shot into limelight after emerging second runner-up in the first edition of the Project Fame West Africa, the popular music reality TV show which featured music star Iyanya. The Soul Star sits with us to reveal his journey so far in the music business on E-Weekly. He's best known for releasing hit singles like Rich and Famous, Sissy and I Love You. He also featured in a song by Bears titled Stupid Song, which went on to be the first African video to make a world premiere on BET's 106 and Park. Praiz, whose love for soul and R&B claims to be inspired by the likes of Barry White, Michael Jackson, Carl Thomas and Boyz II Men. He has also collaborated with several African artists. The list include Awilo Logomba, Wizkid, Shei, Cobhams, M.I and Patoranking and a host of others.
To start with, in as much as I've been underground before I went for my reality TV show. Reality TV shows actually give you an opportunity to showcase your talent, your skills, and I mean, as much as it's hard for you to get into the show, I mean, knowing that there are thousands of people who also want to get that spot that you are looking for, but it's a major opportunity to showcase your talent.
Also looking at the number, I'm talking in terms of, you know, we have a large population in this country. Do you think we have enough, looking at the kind of talents that spring up on a daily basis?
Yeah. I mean, I think we have the basic TV shows. Has actually done a lot in helping young talents discover their skills. And like, I mean, look at me, for example. Look at Chidima, look at Iyanya, which were on the same set. I mean, it's a big platform to showcase your talent.
I'm happy you also, you know, talked about the fact that you and Iyanya are on the same set. But did that create some form of bond with you? Because it got to an extent. People even thought you guys were brothers. You understand? So how was that for you? Was it a bonding process for both of you?
Even before going to the house, myself and Iyanya were really cool because I mean we have a similar hustle story, and you know, there are just some people who you just meet and you guys just connect. You guys just there's just that chemistry, and that was it for me and Iyanya. We're really close and we understand ourselves. We've known ourselves for years, and I mean, that's just it.
Now, did the reality show create an atmosphere for you and Iyanya to bond, knowing that you guys had a relationship ever since then?
Me and Iyanya, we had that similar hustle spirit, and in the house we knew, okay, when we're here for this competition, and I mean, we usually help ourselves. We put ourselves through writing processes, composition processes. When I'm performing, things that I do that is wrong, he tells me, Praiz, this, when you were performing, I think you should not do this. When he's performing and he does stuff that I think is not good, I also tell him. So I mean, we're just helping ourselves, bro. Hello from the other side. I must have called 1,000 times to tell you I'm sorry for everything that I've done. But when I call you, never seem to be home. Hello from the outside.
Now, also looking at, you know, your kind of music, because, you know, you fully kicked off with, you know, very R&B-ish kind of like, you know, kind of person. Were you at any point afraid that the Nigerian market wasn't ready for that?
To be honest, Nigerians are, I would like to say sometimes they're biased, genre bias, and in as much as they know they love R&B, they publicly deny that they don't really like R&B. They just feel R&B is just sweet music. It's not music. They just believe dance hall, club music is the music. When I was starting off, I loved R&B. I did R&B. I came out as R&B, and I am still R&B. My album is R&B. Breaking into the market, it was quite challenging when I started off. But you know, the thing is, you have to be consistent. You have to be persistent also. And I mean, it worked for me. I got my endorsement with an R&B song, Rich and Famous, and I mean, I'm doing good for myself. In as much as I have pop songs, I have club songs, I have O'Shea, I have Mercy, but I'm still R&B. And the song that's put food on my table is an R&B song. So.
Were you at any point afraid that, you know, Nigerians would embrace your style kind of music? I mean, Nigerians always want dance music, and R&B wasn't something they were ready for.
Hello. I mean, I pay my siblings' fees, and I pay my house rent. I buy clothes for myself. I travel when I want to. I help people when I'm opportune to. So I mean, if I can do this, I mean, hello, I'm good.
I'm happy you just said you pay fees for your siblings. Talk to me about you as a man at home and taking care of your other siblings. What kind of family are you from?
Well, I come from a blessed family, I must say. Shout out to my parents, my dad, my mom. They give us the best childhood any child could ever get, from comfort, education, to whatever we wanted, feeding, clothing. I mean, we're I was good. But in as much as I was comfortable at a point in time, we had that basic upbringing, morals, and also we're taught to work hard and not just depend on people. And I mean, it's what has formed me into who I am today.
What's the relationship like? Ever since you became a musical star, they see you on TV, you're at events. What has the relationship been like?
I mean, it's the same old Praiz, same older brother, same junior brother. Only difference is, I mean, I'm on TV. I mean, at times I just make out time to just clean the house, just sweep, mop. Sometimes I just do that because, I mean, you just have to be who you are, man.
Talk to us about being who you are, because a lot of people get into the industry, get into the business, and you can't blame them because things are happening, especially considering the kind of background they came from. They just change. Have you changed? Has Praiz changed? Are you still the same person? What makes you feel you're still the same person?
I feel I'm the same person, and I'm not the same person. I'm not the same person in the sense that I'm not who I am, or who I was yesterday, judging from my career, income, and what I used to do basically. And I'm who I am, still who I was, because my friends, I still have my childhood friends. Like, I keep them close, and I try my best to do things that I used to do, in as much as I can't do everything I used to do before. Find time, go to places, play soccer with people I don't even know, and I mean, it just keeps me in check basically.
Now tell me what your musical background is like, because you know, the truth is, a lot of younger ones want to get into this business without understanding, you know, do you need to be schooled? Do you need to be trained? Do you need to be able to write your songs? You understand? What are the ethics you have before you got into the business full time?
I'm a very musical person, and for me, music started in the church. I started playing drums. I went to music school, learned how to play the piano, though I dropped out because I got tired, because at times you need to play some things, and my finger wasn't that long. And then, so I mean, it was very annoying, so I decided to just stop going. But I mean, I just kept practicing at home, and after secondary school, I usually go to chill with my friend. He was a music producer, his name is TK. So I started off as a session drummer. I played drums for live recordings, then learned how to make beats for people, learned how to engineer sound, record, and from there I moved on to recording my own song, making my own beats, recording my own song. Then I played the songs I recorded for my friends, and they're like, Praiz, you can sing. I mean, I think you should go in for reality TV shows. I mean, just try it out. And I decided to. I tried a couple. I won't lie. I tried almost all the reality TV auditions that has happened in this country, but I didn't make any headway till 2008 when I went for Project Fame, which I reluctantly went for. And I mean, that was like the beginning of bigger things. So.
And that's when you started praising God. So good, man. But looking at your journey so far, can you recall some really challenging moments?
Yes, sir. Well, challenging moments in my career. The one I can remember was way long before Project Fame. Like I said, I've always been on my grind. I've been on the ground for a long time before I got my platform on Project Fame. And I can recall traveling to Lagos. I got an invitation by a major record label in Lagos then to come down and have a meeting with them. My parents didn't know about it. I told my dad I was going to spend the weekend at my friend's place. So we traveled down to Lagos. And basically we were supposed to stay, like when we come in, we were supposed to stay an extra day. Then go back to Kaduna. So we go ahead, we call them and we're like, so we're here, we're in Lagos and we'll be ready to meet based on the schedule we had planned. And they were like, okay. That day passed, the next day we called them, they didn't pick up the call. And I only had money to fuel the car back. If I stayed in a hotel, I mean, I think, man, it would be crazy. I mean, my dad didn't know I was in Lagos. So we decided to, we were driving, we now stopped and asked someone where in Lagos always happens, like where in Lagos doesn't sleep. So the person was like, Obalende. So we're driving, we got directions to Obalende and we decided to park there, chilled in the car, sights and sounds, everything, and basically we slept in the car. And the next day we woke up, bought sachet water, pure water, washed the face, washed the armpits, and just changed my top. And we called these people and we're like, so we were supposed to meet yesterday and we're behind the schedule. And we're like, we're very sorry, but I think we'll call you back maybe some other time. And for me it was a trip in futility because I traveled from Kaduna to Lagos with high hopes. And I can recall that was one of like the most disappointing moments.
Can you remember any really embarrassing time on stage?
Most embarrassing time on stage. Okay, well, I think I will owe that to sound, poor sound. I came out all hyped up and all, go on stage, praise, everyone's screaming, everyone's shouting. And when it was time to start, I was going to start with an up-tempo song and I was performing live. And I couldn't hear the drums, it was only the piano, the guitars. And for me, I think it was just a mood killer and I didn't enjoy that performance. So I say that was one of my most embarrassing. I had to do it. But I mean, you know the difference when you have a full sound and when you have incomplete sound.
At the level you've gotten to with your career now, are there still times you're going on stage and you're still nervous?
I mean, always, trust me, always. And like I tell people, the day you stop being nervous before you get on stage, I mean, that's the beginning of failure. Because you believe you're already there, you believe anything you do, it just goes. So I mean, I always want to feel nervous. I always want to have that feeling before I get on stage. It makes me want to give my best before I go on stage.
Now, working on a new song or an album or a performance, you know, people really need to know what kind of work you guys put into this. I mean, before you get on stage, before you get inspiration for a new song, or you want to put together an album, what kind of work do you put into all that kind of, art of yours?
Putting an album together, like my album, for example. it took me years actually. It took me quite a while. But if you listen to my album, you would hear. Permit me to say, you hear perfection. I like good music, and I like to put out quality and not mediocre music. For me, putting out music takes inspiration. You need inspiration. You need to write songs or record songs that people can relate to, and it takes a lot of work. I must say, it takes a lot of time.
Going back to that question, where a lot of Nigerians just absolutely love dance music. People who do your kind of music, does this sometimes make you guys feel, when on earth are these people going to understand that good music does exist and have a market?
Well, for me, I think music is changing now, and music is slowing down, and everybody's beginning to appreciate great music. When you do rubbish music, they tell you straight up, this is trash. And I'm happy Nigerians are beginning to appreciate great music and accept great music.
What would you say, or who would you say has been the best person you've worked with over time in terms of a collaboration, or you feature or someone feature you? Who has been the best person you worked with in terms of chemistry?
In terms of chemistry, everybody I've done a collaboration with basically is, we just have that great chemistry when we're in the studio. And Wizkid, Bears, Chidima, Sound Sultan, Pato Rankin, Skills, Asbrook Slim, to name a few, Morel. Everybody are going to the studio. I don't really have much collaborations, except for now that I just dropped the album though. Yeah. Everybody I've worked with, we just have that great connection and chemistry.
Sexy girl, you are me target. All me want you down in a me rocket. Me will launch you up like a rocket.
So looking at your works, right? If you're looking at younger people who want to get into the music business and they think it's easy to make cash, what words do you have to tell them?
Every people see musicians and just believe once you just sing, you just make that fast cash, and unfortunately, it's not so. It's not. You need to pay your dues, and nothing good comes easy, And but I must say, hard work, persistency, patience, and above all, prayer. And you need to know what you're doing. You need to be good at what you're doing. And with these things, trust me, you'll make it. If I'm not doing music, I'm at home, watching movies, sleeping, planning my next move. I'm at home basically.
What if you get a movie role?
I've gotten offers to play roles in movies, but then I didn't think I was ready because I needed to put out my album, and maybe, if offers come, I might consider. Yeah, you never know. Huh?
You want a lover boy?
Yeah, more like a lover boy.
Kiss the fire. I understand. I see it working. All right, Praiz, for you, right? I know you're so young, but what do you want to be remembered for?
No, I want to be remembered for good music. I want to be remembered for classic music that never dies. I want people to play my music in 20 years and still feel that same way you felt the first time you heard it. Like when I listen to songs like I Want to Know by Joe, when I listen to songs like Missing You by Case, these songs still sound new, but these songs are old songs. These are evergreen songs. I want to be remembered as one who dropped evergreen songs. I want to be remembered as someone who impacted lives positively, basically.
The feeling I'm giving you need it. Anytime that you see me, come closer, baby, receive it. Oh, what a feeling. The feeling I'm giving you need it. Anytime that you see me, come closer, baby, receive it.
And it's a talk say I no do like the way Cynthia they do. Johnny give Uche belle. He talk say he want marry nene. Won't kem kedi feneme. Johnny Mo, I'm looking for my Johnny.
The best of Marcus Moore will once again storm the stage as another edition of the Mr. Nigeria contest takes place.
If I know see my Johnny,
Forms are now on sale at all Silverbird Cinemas outlets. Interested participants must be between the ages of 18 and 26 years, good looking, and must be Nigerian by birth. The winner gets an annual salary of 1 million naira and a chance to represent Nigeria at the 2016 Mr. World contest.
Over the years, Nigerian artists in other parts of the world leave behind a seemingly slow career abroad and return home to seek a more blossoming opportunity in the music scene back home. According to Benin-born, Italy-based Nigerian Afro-hip-hop artist Icent, he said this about the growing trend.
You have to have that root, which is the root from your own home. There's no place like home, and everything generates from here. So the only way we can get noticed is when we come back home and meet the real people who started this Afro beats and every other good thing. So you have to come back home so that your people will have to first and foremost know you, and then you can spread your wings as well.
Icent, who draws inspiration from many home-based artists, especially Two-Face Dibia, hopes that he can one day collaborate with him and many other artists.
So if I have a very, very big opportunity of working with him, sure, definitely, why would I will. I would love to. He's a legend, living legend. Bringing that flavor of African queen to African tomatoes, like, okay, we're Africans, and talking about the ladies, the beauty of Africa.
His latest body of work has received airplay amongst African communities in Italy and is gaining recognition in Nigeria.
Say now you me I want to marry. I go carry you go my village. Let them know, brother. Girl, if you want to floss, then roll with the boss. We know how to ball, and I'll do no more. Come on, Latin.
The prayers of millions of fans have been answered. 4 years after the Banj and Don Jazzy broke up More Hits Records, and after several singles that failed to become a hit, the Banj has officially announced that he will be working once again with the Ace producer on his forthcoming studio album.
Don't get it twisted, love is a beautiful thing. It's Don Jazzy again.
No elaboration. He's a producer working with many producers. You understand me now? So of course, Don Jazzy is the first producer that I really started with. Most of my greatest hits are with him, and everybody wants to see us work together. So it's a mutual thing. We will definitely work together. We already had songs that we've done from the past together, no one has heard, but now we just match it up. We thought this young boys now will mix it. So the album will be Don Jazzy, Don New, Don Badge, Magali, and of course, you know what I'm saying, with the blessings of God, it's going to be an emergency alert. Credit only, new debit.
Don Jazzy told Pulse TV he is equally excited about the project.
It's possible. When we both settle down to want to do it, we'll do it. He's in Yankee, he's in London, he's in this one. Me, I'm busy with my Ricardo, my this one. So by the time we sit down and come to Lekki, we are in the same vicinity, we can work on something.
The band also disclosed that he held no grudges against former label mate Wande Cole, despite speculations.
It's my boy, you know, it's my child. And my child was the first person that I signed to the old label. So, and it's till date, if you were to do like celebrities idols, which one be the voice? The voice, celebrity voice. Where they go pack all the celebrities, musician put, say they want to do voice. That one they go win. That one clear. But fortunately for us in the world of music, showbiz, it's not the voice that pays. You know what I'm saying? It's a business.
The album is expected to drop before the end of the year. Fans have long clamored for Don Jazzy and the band to work together, insisting it might be the only way to rekindle the star power in the band.
Tabari fell, kill up my fish. What you gonna do with it? Are you gonna waste it? Are you gonna save it? Are you gonna hate it? Are you gonna throw it away? Tabari Ifel, Kira Mafishe. What you gonna do? What you gonna do with it? Hello everyone, my name is Maka. I'm Nigerian and I'm a soul singer. I'm an Afro soul singer and you're watching Entertainment Weekly.